Here it is, the groove that's slightly transformed, just a bit of a break from the norm, just a little something to break the monotony of all that hardcore dance has gotten to be a little bit.
Here it is, a groove slightly transformed, just a bit of a break from the norm, just a little something to break the monotony.
It's the holiday weekend, ladies and gentlemen. It's Memorial Day. Yes, it's a solemn holiday, but it's a 3-day weekend. Monday is the holiday. First established in 1868, following the Civil War, to decorate the graves of fallen soldiers with flowers. And then it moved after World War I. It just went to celebrate every member of the armed forces who lost their lives in any conflict, not just the Civil War. 1868, it's right after the Civil War they first started, just commemorating those who died, going to their graves and putting flowers on them. And then in 1968, it became a federal holiday and started the celebration in 1971, the last Monday in May, Memorial Day. This Monday at 3 p.m., we're supposed to have a moment of silence, moment of remembrance, 3 p.m. local time on Monday. Remember, if you can, just stop and pause. Whatever it is you're doing, just stop and pause and take a couple minutes to close your eyes and pray for those who gave the ultimate sacrifice for their country. Now, you can be cynical. You could be cynical, and you could say all kinds of things. All kinds of things. But at the end of the day, no matter how cynical you are, no matter how you might want to get in the weeds to show how smart you are, at the end of the day, someone did give their life for this country. And that did happen. Civil War, World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Afghanistan, all over, and other smaller wars and other smaller battles. So please, when you go forth this weekend, myself included, when I go and tomorrow when I get up to come into the station and then I have to go to my favorite caterer, Jim Brown's BBQ, to get 2 pans of smoked wings and 2 pans of smoked ribs. And then I got to swing down around 285 on the east side to go southeast to my good friend Daniel at Ray's Southern Food to get a full pan of collard greens and a full pan of macaroni and cheese. Because I'll be taking it all out on Sunday morning to the Atlanta Jazz Festival, where I'll be entertaining probably a few hundred people. But on Monday at 3 p.m., on Memorial Day at 3 p.m. on Monday, I will pause whatever it is that I'm doing. I may be cooking on the grill. I may have a bunch of leftovers. I doubt it. Or I just may be watching basketball. I don't know. I could be just sleep in bed from a long day on Sunday. But whatever I'm doing on Monday, and I implore you, I encourage you, I beg you, if you will, 3 o'clock on Monday, to bow your head, put your hand over your heart, and say thank you to those men and women who died protecting your rights, my rights, our freedoms. I think it's the right thing to do. Now, you could be cynical. You could be overly intellectual. But that's you. Me, I'm going to put my hand over my heart, bow my head, and thank those who gave their ultimate sacrifice for this country. So on Monday at 3 p.m., I encourage all of you to do that, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And if you're with a large group of people, tell them to do the same thing. Hey, guys, let's turn down the music for just a second. Now let's bow our heads and have a moment of silence for those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Let's do that on Monday at 3 p.m. Remember, do it on Monday at 3 p.m. Sunday, I'll be in Piedmont Park at the Atlanta Jazz Festival. Everyone's invited. I'm telling you right now on the radio, everyone's invited. Like I just told you how much food I have, so when it's gone, it's gone.
I'm coming to get a plate.
All right, come get a plate, Vinny. Now, Vinny, when you come get a plate, how many people you bringing? Because I know you roll like 7 deep sometime, right?
I mean, I don't know.
Right.
I got to see what's up.
Oh, right. Well, when you come, Vinny, you could come get a plate. Just make sure because you come with a.
I'm gonna come with ladies.
Oh, then that's fine. You're okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You're okay. Oh, so let me tell you the rules of engagement for things like this, my friends. So this is very important that you hear this, okay? The rules of engagement are this. I have myself, Joe Dennis, and Otis Street, and a bunch of my friends. We're all getting together, and we're doing Jazz Festival. We're probably going to have, at the end of the day, we might have like 6 or 7, 8 tents out there, right? I myself will have 1, 2, 3. I'll have 5 myself, and then they'll be joined in with me, so we're going to have a bunch of space. We're going to have a huge footprint, as they say, right? And so if you come join us, right, we've all invited our friends. I've invited you guys. You guys are listening to me right now. I just invited a lot of people here at the station. You know, if you're listening to me right now, you're invited, right? But if you come, there's certain things that you have to know up front. And it's a shame that we have to say this, but increasingly I'm finding that we have to say these things. One, if you're coming to a festival to join a group, setting, you must bring your own chair to sit in. Do not show up without a chair expecting chairs to be there for you. That's a mistake number one, because you could be standing up and you'll be waiting for someone to get up, then you're going to sit in their chair. You're going to be embarrassed when they come back from getting their plate or their drink, and they're going to say, "Can you get out of my chair, please?" And depending on what time of day and how drunk they are, they may say it a little stronger than that. Number two, bring something to throw on the table. This is something you should have been taught as a child. Don't go anywhere without bringing something to throw on the table. Or in other words, bring something to the table. That's where that term comes from. So we've got food. You heard me. I got 2 pans of smoked wings, ribs, macaroni and cheese, and collard greens. But bring something. A bag of chips does not count. You can't come a bag of chips and some dip that you grabbed at Publix right before you park the car and put it on the table. That doesn't count. Now, here's where the rule kind of changes. If you're 3 or 4 women, you still have to bring something, but the bag of chips and dip counts because you're women. But you still have to bring something. Now, if you're a big drinker and you like to, you're raucous and it's the holidays, rah, rah, and you're a drinker, bring a bottle. Bring a bottle. Bring something to dump into that cooler. And make sure the hosts know, hey, guys, brought a bottle of Tito's. Okay, cool, put it in the cooler, no problem. Bring a 6-pack, bring something. But the worst thing you can do at these kinds of events is be a guy who shows up with no chair, nothing in his hands, and walk right to the table to make a plate. You are a bum. Don't do it. Ladies can do it because they have something to offer. And I'll stop it right there. 448-720-750, 1-800-WSB-TALK. We'll be right back.